All-State Arena, it is now time for our very first competition of the event, JCB Racing. We have 8 Monster Jam superstars seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The winner of this round will advance to the semifinals and be that much closer to the racing championship. All right, everybody, this is your first opportunity, Monster Jam fans. Let's make some noise for JCB Racing.
In the right lane, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She's taking on her opponent in the left lane. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. An exciting matchup for the first race here in JCB Racing. A 7th time matchup, but 3-3 for these two drivers. One of them is looking to break that by taking the win right here as they prepare to go green. Your winner is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Once again, your winner of that last race was Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. In the right lane, make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. He's taking on his opponent in the left lane, Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Another 7th time matchup here for these two drivers. 4-2. With the favors being in John Sr.'s lane. Will we see him win again? Let's go racing! Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody advances on to the semifinals, where Gravedigger will battle it out against Plain Crazy. Once again, your winner of that last race was Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Up next in the right lane, let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He's battling it out against his opponent, Fernando Martinez, in El Toro Loco. A 10th time matchup for these two drivers. Only room for one in the semifinal round. Fernando Martinez takes on John Zimmer Jr. Let's go green! Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Once again, your winner of that last race was John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Our fourth matchup here in round one. Make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. She's taking on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train looking to carry the momentum of having the overall event championship into racing, but Angelina Knock looking for her first JCB Racing win. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Let's recap the action that we've seen so far in the JCB Racing round one. We saw Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy take out Sparkle Smash, where he will battle Matt Cody in Gravedigger, who defeated Zombie in round one. But we also will get to see Terminal Velocity battle Crazy Train in the semifinal round.
Monster Jam fans, we have reached the semifinal round. We started with 8, and now we're down to the fastest final 4. The winner of this race will move on to the finals and be that much closer to those first 8 points of the event. Let me hear you make some noise for JCB semifinal round.
In the right lane with 6 JCB Racing wins. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He's taking on his opponent, Montana Robbins, in Plain Crazy. That race looks too close to call. We've got our Monster Jam officials reviewing that footage right now to see which drivers BKT tires cross that finish line first. I just got word your winner is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy advances on to the final round. But who will he take on? Make some noise for these next competitors. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. He's battling it up against John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Two fantastic racers, very smart and fast drivers that we've got, but only one of them will move on to the final round. Who will it be? Let's go green. Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, this is it. This is the JCB Racing Finals. We started with 8, now we're down to the fastest final 2. The winner of this race will take over that #1 spot on the BKT overall event leaderboard. All right, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing Finals contenders?
It's a battle of the siblings in the final round. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Big brother versus little brother. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. We love a little sibling rivalry out on the track, especially when it comes down to a high-stakes moment like this. Monster Jam fans, 8 points are on the line here in the JCB Racing competition. We've got younger brother Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy taking on older brother Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Who will it be? A battle of the quickest. It's a fight to the finish line, and there's only room for one. 2 drivers, 2 machines, and only one winner will be crowned. They're pulling to the line, waiting for that light to turn green. Wait just a second, that race is too close to call. We gotta turn it to our Monster Jam officials reviewing that footage now. I just got word. Your winner is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy, feeling great after that JCB Racing win. Not only has he added 8 points to his score, but he's also taken the first place spot on the leaderboard. He managed to take out the competition and take out his older brother. Nothing is sweeter than a little sibling rivalry out on the track. A great day for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Chicagoland, give it up for him one more time. Your JCB Racing winner. We're going to get to hear from the winner himself in just a second. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy, adding 8 points to his score and being crowned our first competition winner.
And it's all smiles here for Montana Robbins, your JCB Racing winner in Plain Crazy. All right, what is going through your head? You line up, you know you made it to the semifinals, then the finals, and they get in your ear and they say, you're facing up against your brother in Triton Robbins. What is going through your mind?
You know, win or lose, Team Crazy, we're having some fun out here. Rosemont, you're a little quiet compared to the other 2 events we had here. I want to hear you guys scream.
He's definitely going to take these bragging rights back to the tent area and back to the pit area. But your brother did get an overall event championship just a couple hours ago, but I can see it. The confidence is there. We've got 2 wheel skills coming up next. How are you feeling about that?
We've got 8 of the best contenders back there. They all got their own stunts, their own skills. But guess what? Plain Crazy, we're airborne. We're just getting started. Let me hear you, Rosemont, one more time.
Put it together, he's your winner in JCB Racing. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
We got to check out the BKT overall event leaderboard after that action of JCB Racing. Plain Crazy, Montana Robbins seats himself in that first place spot, leading the pack with a total of 8 points. His brother, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, holds out second place with a total of 7 points. And check this out, we got a 2-way tie right now for third place between Gravedigger and Terminal Velocity, both holding out a total of 4 points. As we move down that leaderboard, you can see a 4-way tie for 5th place between El Toro Loco, Megalodon, Sparkle Smash, and Zombie. All of those drivers holding a total of 2 points. But with 8 points on the line with our next competition coming up next, anything could happen. We've got the 2-wheel skills challenge coming up here soon. And Rosemont, this is your first opportunity to be scoring your Monster Jam Superstars at judgeszone.com. And in this competition, we want to see some crazy stoppies, poppers, and more. All of that Monster Jam action headed your way.
All right, Monster Jam fans, that was an incredible racing competition. Now let's do something a little bit different. Now we're gonna play a competition on the screen. I've got my buddy Dominic right here, super pumped up. He's ready to go. Here's your challenge. You're gonna look up at that screen and you're gonna pick which Monster Jam truck you think is gonna win this race. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, so your choices are Zombie, JCB Digatron, or Sparkle Smash.
Zombie.
Say it one more time.
Zombie.
All right, you heard it here. It's Zombie who he thinks is gonna win. Let's find out. Send it. All right, we got JCB Digatron coming out super strong in that first curve. Are you still confident in your pick?
No.
And he's not confident anymore. Oh, but Zombie's taking the lead. Sparkle Smash in the back. Don't know what's going on over there. JCB Digatron might be trying to make a move, and he does. But Sparkle Smash coming from behind. I think it's going to come down to the last and final jump.
Zombie. Let's go, Zombie.
Let's go, Zombie, indeed. That was a Mini Jams race, so we're going to give you our Monster Jam Mini Jams playset. Good job, Dominic. Back to you guys for more Monster Jam action. Allstate Arena, remember what I said earlier, you guys are not just spectators, you guys are official fan judges. And this is your first opportunity to put that into practice. So remember, go to judgeszone.com. Once these ribbon boards all over the arena go red, go to judgeszone.com to lock in your scores. Remember, you have the power to crown our Two-Wheel Skills Challenge champion. You're gonna be looking for vertical position, stoppies, moonwalks, all sorts of combinations. But I think you guys know the drill. You guys are ready. All right, Rosemont, let's make some noise for the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Up first, let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Give it up one more time. Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com. Go ahead, you have 20 seconds to lock in your scores.
Monster Jam fans, what a way to start the two-wheel skills competition. We told you Jamie Sullivan is a risk and reward type of driver. She's ready to leave it all out on the track, but two very successful attempts here in the competition. We see her up there. She goes from a stoppie into a nose wheelie, a moonwalk up and over the pod into a combo wheelie, and almost has it, but does not land on all four BKT tires. However, with you guys as the judges, we're about to figure out exactly how much that matters. We got the scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... it's a 7.902. That is the score to beat. Next up, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Give it up for that incredible save. That was John Zimmer in Zombie. 20 seconds left, 20 seconds left. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Monster Jam fans, I think we just got a masterclass in defying gravity out there with John Zimmer in Zombie. Check this out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. We've got his first attempt here, but then he goes up into a wheelie, into that nose, with that save right here. The amount of control and precision that it takes for him to be able to control this 1,500 horsepower Zombie Monster Jam truck. It is a tough job, but so is judging the competition. We got your scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... so close. It's a 7.365 right now. That's good enough for second place. Next up, let's see those Toro horns in the air for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Let's give it up one more time. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Allstate Arena, you have 20 seconds. 20 seconds left to get to judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores right now.
Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco coming out and showing exactly why he has had so much success here in this competition. I mean, we saw him pull off a stoppie into a moonwalk up the pod, a nose pick into a moonwalk. We saw it all here in that run with Fernando. So now it's time to see the scores. We got the current score to beat right now held by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. It's a score of a 7.902. And the score for Fernando Martinez is, it's an 8.288. We have a new leader. Next to the track, it's time to get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Let's hear it one more time. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. 20 seconds left. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon going for that reverse popper here in the two-wheel skills competition. And you know what, we talk about risk and reward, and sometimes that risk is exactly what's on the track. You got to leave it all, you got to do it, and Angelina is the driver to do that. She is a daredevil, and she's definitely going to go for it. So let's see exactly what you thought that run deserved. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is, it's a score of a 5.445. Right now, that's good enough for fourth place. Next up, make some noise for your JCB Racing winner, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Monster Jam fans, he's still got one attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Rosemont, if you like those combos up and down and around the pod, go to judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com, and lock in those scores.
Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy said, clear that tarmac for me. Coming off of the high of the racing win, but comes out and pulls off a fantastic two-wheel run. I mean, we saw him pull off those combo moves. We saw some crazy two-wheel maneuvers. He's wanting you guys to get hyped. And we got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It's a score of an 8.288. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is, it's an 8.341. We have a new leader. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy takes the lead, but we've got more competitors headed to the track. Make some noise for your next competitor, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. He's refired. He's still got one attempt remaining.
Let's see those conductor arms in the air for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Make sure to go to judgeszone.com because scoring is open.
Triton Robbins in a crazy train once again, looking to knock his little brother out of that lead. Super fun to have some sibling rivalry out on the track, but Triton Robbins coming out with a fantastic two-wheel run. I mean, we saw some crazy combos. We saw some crazy moves. He's feeling good out there. Chicagoland, he wants you guys to get hyped. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train feeling real good after that run. He wants you guys to lock in those scores. In just a few moments, we'll have that official score tallied up there for Triton Robbins and see, will he be able to take that lead? Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is an 8.201. Right now, that's good enough for third place. Next to the track, it's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
And he saves it! John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Scoring is open. Go to judgeszone.com and make sure you lock in your scores for that incredible save.
Somebody needs to tell John Zimmer Jr. this is the two-wheel skills challenge. I think he might have done all of that on one BKT tire. We don't even know out there. So many combos and action happening, but we got your scores locked in. We got the current score to beat right now held by Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. It's a score of an 8.347. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is you got yourselves a new leader. But we've got one final competitor to go. Put your hands together for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Go to judgeszone.com and let us know what you thought of that run.
Chicagoland, I don't know what you did, but you done something right. Matt Cody in Gravedigger coming out here. Absolutely gnarly run. Almost loses it. Some miracle lands back onto BKT tires. Elevated, electrified, absolutely jaw-dropping. And we've got your scores locked in. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is... It's an 8.850, which means your winner of the two-wheel skills competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity makes this his 11th two-wheel win of the season. He adds 8 points to his overall score and is crowned your two-wheel skills champion. Monster Jam fans, keep up that energy for him one more time. John Zimmer Jr.
An incredible two-wheel skills run there by John Zimmer Jr. We've talked so many times, and we always say, okay, JCB Racing's up, pay attention to terminal velocity. But now you have really just found a way to encapsulate this first half of a Monster Jam show. What is it that's simply working with you? Because JCB Racing and two-wheel skills are two very different competitions.
Just staying super comfortable in my truck. You know, I've become one with that thing over the years. I don't know how I pulled that out. One wheel skill, whatever it was, cross the pod, backwards, forwards. I don't even know what's going on in there. Fighting for my life, throwing that shifter, but it worked out. I can hear you guys jumping and screaming inside that truck. Thank you, guys.
I think we need to get a live camera on you when your dad's out here and your dad when you're out here, because you both had about the same reactions. Now we have a little bit of a break with Monster Jam halftime, but after that, Sky Wheelies. Time to throw some big air here. In this pod, we've seen some big air with this pod. What are we going to see at a terminal velocity? How high are we going to send this Monster Jam truck?
We're just going to keep sending them sky high. That's what you fans love to see. Send them straight up vertical right on the back bumper. But hey, you guys know Monster Jam for one thing. That's freestyle. I'm ready for freestyle. I'm fired up. I know everybody in the back's fired up, ready to go. You guys having fun tonight?
John Zimmer Jr., driver of Terminal Velocity, your two-wheel skills challenge winner.
What a crazy first half of our event already underway. I think it's time for Monster Jam halftime. We want to encourage you to get up, get out your seats, stretch your legs, check out the food, the drinks available out on the concourse for you, and also check out our Monster Jam merchandise. We've got it on the concourse so you can take a piece of Monster Jam home with you, but you're going to want to make your way back to your seats after halftime, because we've got Hannah Newhouse bringing us the Northern Tool Pit Report, and we're going to get to see the superstars of freestyle motocross battle it out in the best trick competition. And of course, we got more Monster Jam action headed your way, so make your way back to your seats after halftime. And right now, bring your eyes over to that video board, because you might just see a special message from your family and friends. Fluffy.
Something you can only find here at Monster Jam shows. We have brought you 4 of the best freestyle motocross riders right here to Chicagoland. And they are going to send you with 4 of their best trick attempts. And then on that 4th and final run, I need your guys' help, Chicago. You're going to get your phones out, go to judgeszone.com, and score each and every one of our riders. And don't let them fool you. They can hear you underneath those helmets. The louder you guys get, the bigger the tricks they go. Can you guys do that, Chicago? Alrighty, our riders are ready. The first run here of the best FMX trick, Zach Klaptowski, gonna lead him off. A nice little wave to the crowd. He says, good evening, Chicago. And again, these riders only get bigger and better each and every time. Kenny Haskell with a nice little kick over the back of the seat, and TJ Tiffany up next. Greg Duffy gonna round out this first round of tricks. One hand on the seat, one hand on the handlebars, and the legs out back. Just warming up. It's crazy these guys are gonna get bigger as Zach Kleptowski with a nice little kick over the seat. Kenny Haskell gonna go for another trick. TJ Tiffany gonna bring that Florida heat here to Chicago. And Greg Duffy going to round out your second round of tricks. A seat grab from Greg Duffy. Again, these riders can hear you. Chicago, get loud for round 3. Leave this to the professionals, folks. I don't know a lot, but usually I think you're supposed to hold on to the bike, but not TJ Tiffany. And Greg Duffy one-ups him with one hand only on that seat, that bike flying through the air. These guys are gonna go ahead and give you another round before you guys score them. A nice little whip from Zach Kleptowski. Kenny Haskell says, I think I'm gonna put my feet through the bars. TJ Tiffany sending it big with the backflip. And Greg Duffy says, I can do that with one hand. What do you guys think so far, Chicago? All right, here is where I need your help. Get your phones out if you have not already. At this point, you guys are all professionals in doing this. Get your phones out, scan that QR code, or if you already have it pulled up, judgeszone.com. It's just like you voted and scored these Monster Jam drivers in two-wheel skills. You're just gonna do it with our FMX riders now. So we're gonna send them one by one by one up and over the ramp, and you guys are gonna cast your score for each FMX rider. Only one rider, though, will go home tonight with that best FMX trick. Riders, are you guys ready? Chicago, are you guys ready?
Up first, make some noise for our very first rider, Zach Kleptowski. Zach Kleptowski is from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. He's a professional stunt coordinator, and he's been riding motocross for over 10 years. He made his Monster Jam debut in 2024, and today he's bringing you his best trick.
Scoring is open for Zach Kleptowski. Lock your scores in right now.
Zach Kleptowski's got that tough job of setting the bar for the rest of the competition. He got some major air up on that ramp, but you guys get to decide exactly where we set the bar for the rest of those riders in this competition. After all, only one of them will be able to walk away with the title of Best Trick winner. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score is a 5.924 for Zach Kleptowski. Up next, make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is from Boston, Massachusetts. He's been riding with Monster Jam since 2013. He's been riding for over 19 years, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. One more time, give it up for Kenny Haskell.
Kenny setting the standard with the backflip there. Cast your score right now for Haskell. Is it enough to dethrone Zach Kleptowski right now with the overall lead?
Look at this super glue glued to the action replay, Chicagoland. Absolutely insane, a gnarly, perfect textbook backflip. I mean, he's making that look easy out there, seamless, making it look simple, but it's all for your scores. Get those scores locked in. And we got the official score. Let's check it out. The score for Kenny Haskell is... It's an 8.578. We got ourselves a new leader. Up next, let's hear it for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider, and he's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life, Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450.
Scoring is open right now for TJ Tiffany. He saw that backflip from Kenny Haskell and said, I wonder if I can send that bigger. Lock your scores in right now on Judges Zone.
TJ Tiffany coming in with another crazy perfect backflip. Feeling good after that best trick. He wants you guys to lock in those scores, hoping for a high one, and looking to knock Kenny Haskell out of the running. Just a few seconds away from having those official scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for TJ Tiffany is... It's an 8.517, so close, but right now, only good enough for second place. Chicagoland, we got one more rider to go. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He is a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450.
Scoring is open right now for Greg Duffy. Lock in that final score. That heel click in through the backflip. Absolutely incredible, Chicago.
Chicagoland, these riders are not making it easy on you. That is for sure. Greg Duffy coming in, turning up the heat and looking to take that lead away from TJ Tiffany, or from Kenny Haskell. Let's check it out. The score for Greg Duffy is a 9.704, which means your winner of the best trick competition is Greg Duffy.
And we will talk to Greg Duffy in just a little bit, but my friend TJ Tiffany here, there's more in store for our Monster Jam fans here. That wasn't it. You guys have something even as cool in your sleeves. Tell me about what these guys can expect next.
Oh man, absolutely. We're having fun. You guys are so loud. You guys having fun or what? All right. The boys and I, we're going to do something called FMX trains. We're going to try to get as close as we can together, get us all up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
You heard it there from TJ Tiffany himself. They're going to go one by one, up and over the ramp as fast as they can, sending these tricks as big and as high. They're going to do 3 FMX trains each and every time in Chicago. I need you guys to get louder and louder because they can hear you. And I promise, I've seen this enough that I know that their tricks get bigger and crazier each and every time. All right, I think our riders are ready. Chicago, are you guys ready for FMX trains? Our riders are rooting you guys on, getting you loud, getting you excited as they get as close as they can up and over this ramp. Again, some of the best freestyle motocross riders here in the country. We've brought them here for you tonight. Zach leads them off with TJ. And nice whip there from Greg Duffy. I think he was saying hello to you guys over in section 209 over there. What do you guys think of that so far? They have 2 more up their sleeves. They're going to line back up here and send it once again for the second round of FMX trains. A continuation of seat grabs there and Supermaning behind them. Absolutely incredible from the 3 of our riders. Of course, Zach Kleptowski leading them off. But it all comes down to this. This is the FMX Trains finale. I need you to send our FMX riders off with one roaring crowd. Monster Jam fans, we have brought you the best for the final time here. The final FMX train. Absolutely incredible, and you can only get that here, Monster Jam fans, as part of our Monster Jam halftime show. You guys have been incredible. Our FMX riders have heard you. They can still hear you. Give them one more round of applause as a thank you for putting their best tricks up and out here each and every night. Greg Duffy's going to join me up here on the pod because you guys used judgeszone.com and gave him the best score for FMX Best Trick. All right, we saw the backflips, and then, of course, TJ went out there and put a bigger backflip up there, and you said, I got to one-up him with the heel click as well in the backflip. Are there any nerves in throwing stunts like that, or are you like, hey, I got this?
Yeah, I've been doing this for like 7 years, been on riding dirt bikes for about 28 years. But yeah, I feel right at home, and it makes it better when I got some of my best friends out here with me and some of the best fans in the world.
Now, you're 3 for the best FMX trick scores so far. You've swept so far this weekend. What is the conversation between TJ and all them? Because I know you guys are best friends going up and down the road, but you guys are competitors as well. You all want to win. Are they back there scheming to try and one-up you?
Oh yeah, we're definitely back there, competing. We have our little Nerf gun fights back there in the back, and yeah, we're always picking on each other, trying to one-up each other. So definitely keeps it fun.
One more time, you guys scored him best FMX trick. That is Greg Duffy.
Monster Jam fans, we danced, we did some air guitar, we flexed, but now it's time to get back into the action. This next competition is called the Sky Wheelies competition. Make sure you've got judgeszone.com because this is another competition where you will crown our champion. You get to decide who has the best Sky Wheelie. But all right, let's make some noise. Let's get these drivers pumped up for the Monster Jam Sky Wheelies competition.
Up first, let's see those Toro horns in the air for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Sending that bull into the air. Give it up for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Rosemont, we got 20 seconds to lock in your scores.
Fernando Martinez kicking us off strong here in the Sky Wheelie competition. You see big air and you see almost a perfectly vertical position there in the competition. So really great run to kick us off, really great run to start us out as well. This score will set the bar for the rest of the competition. So let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is It's a 7.508. That is the score to beat. Up next, let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Monster Jam fans, give it up, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Monster Jam fans, it is now time to go to judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com, and let us know what you thought of that incredible sky wheelie attempt. Lots of air, sending it into the sky. Needs a little bit more vertical position, but at the end of the day, it's what you decide that matters.
You said it, Carlos, as she got some great air. It was a super high sky wheelie at that. Let's see what the fans think. The score for Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash is a 7.288. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Next up, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Scoring is open. Let's see those zombie arms in the air and make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. Judgeszone.com, judgeszone.com. Take a look at that replay. Make sure you've got those scores locked in because you only have a couple of seconds left, and every single one of these points matters so much at this point in the competition.
John Zimmer in Zombie coming out here in the Sky Wheelie competition. He's a driver who has great control over that Monster Jam truck. Let's see if it paid off. The score is 6.702 for John Zimmer. That's good enough for third place. Next up, it's time to clear the waters. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
All-State Arena, make some noise. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Scoring is open. Get those scores locked in. this is one of Angelina's favorite competitions because it's one of her best tricks, and we're looking at the replay to confirm why.
You see exactly why, Carlos. You said it. I mean, major air. Somebody needs to tell this girl that sharks do not fly. Megalodon certainly does. We got that current score to beat right now, held by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It's a score of a 7.508. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is it's an 8.693. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, looking to take 2 competition wins in a row, it's John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Give it up, make some noise, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Scoring is now open, 20 seconds left. Tell us what you thought of that sky wheelie attempt.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity coming out here in the sky wheelie competition. You can tell he approaches that pod with confidence. He's got his foot heavy on that throttle, just feathering it at the perfect time. We're going to find out exactly what you thought, Monster Jam fans. We got the scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is a solid score, 7.595. That's good enough for second place. Up next, you got your JCB Racing winner, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Monster Jam fans, Montana Robbins is saying hello to the crowd.
Scoring is now open. Scoring is open. Let's make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy comes out and hits that track with confidence. He's, fluffing up the crowd a little bit, saying hi to you guys, but then comes over the pod and delivers a sky-high, a crazy sky wheelie. We saw some really good air there on that run. Definitely looking for a second competition win. And you've got the power to do it. Lock in your scores right now at judgeszone.com for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. We got that official score locked in. Let's check it out. The score is a 5.046. Tough score, but that's good enough right now for 6th place. Up next, let's hear it for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
Give it up. Make some noise. Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Judgeszone.com. Scoring is open. Make sure you let us know what you thought about that sky wheelie attempt. Vertical position, big air. He really wants those 8 points.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train coming out. I think that is the highest sky wheelie we have seen throughout the entire competition. Maybe not most vertical, but absolutely the craziest air. Let's check it out. We got the score locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is so close, an 8.637. Absolutely insane that Megalodon scores an 8.693. So close. But I am getting breaking news, Monster Jam fans. We've got a special pit report coming live from the pits. Hannah, talk to us about what's going on.
Well, we've got one more competitor still to hit the track for their sky wheelie, and that is Matt Cody and Gravedigger. But it has not been an easy task. You can see the Gravedigger body is behind me because Matt Cody's about to go out there without it. Why, you ask? The UNOH technicians did a full transmission change in between halftime and the sky wheelies competition. The old one is out, the new one is in. He is ready to go for sky wheelies with a new transmission.
Last to go in the competition. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
For Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Body, no body, doesn't matter. Pumping up the crowd. Lock in those scores at Judgeszone.com.
Matt Cody and Gravedigger coming out, and you know what? For some people, going last might hold a little bit of extra pressure. Certainly not for Matt Cody. We've got that official score locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a great score, an 8.633, but that means your winner of the Sky Wheelie competition is Monster Jam fans. For the first time this season, give it up for Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Angelina Knock, your driver of Megalodon and your Sky Wheelies winner. You had to actually get back out of your truck, take your helmet off because you were already ready to go for freestyle, but another competition win now notched on your belt. How good does this one feel?
It feels so good, I have to say. Each and every driver on this tour, they're so talented. It's so hard to get a win, but you know, there's something in the air in the Midwest here. I'm from Florida, but I also grew up in Wisconsin, so I love the Midwest so much. I'm so thankful to be here. And back in Chicago, it's so great, and I'm just so excited.
So you got a donuts win now. Now we've got a Sky Wheelies win. Confidence, feeling good, going into freestyle. What are we going to see out of Megalodon?
You know, like I said, it's all about the energy. If you guys give me great energy, it's going to help me out. So when I'm out there, I really want to hear you guys scream and shout. I know all you young girls out there are cheering for me and Jamie, and we appreciate it so much. You guys voted for us, for me, and I got the win, and I can use that hope again. So all the ladies in the house, todas las mujeres, grandmas, you too, I want to hear you guys scream and shout real loud for us. Let me hear you.
Angelina Knock, driver of Megalodon, and your Sky Wheelie competition winner here this evening.
What an exciting first for Angelina Megalodon. Definitely going down in history, but we got to check out the BKT overall event leaderboard. Crazy Train Triton Robbins now sits in first place with a total of 18 points. You can see we've got a two-way tie between Gravedigger and Terminal Velocity for second. Both of them holding out 17 points. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy holding out that fourth place spot with a total of 15 points. As we move down that leaderboard, you can see the rest of the competition here plays out as those points trickle down from the rest of the competitions. A two-way tie for fifth place, both with 11 points between El Toro Loco and Megalodon. Sparkle Smash in seventh and Zombie in eighth place. But Chicagoland, we've got the freestyle competition coming up next. And in this competition, it's going to be up to you to score our Monster Jam Superstars. We want to see all of those crazy wow moments, but keep in mind, every driver must complete the first 15 seconds of their run to be eligible for a score. We got Monster Jam Freestyle headed your way in just a bit.
What's up, Monster Jam fans? I've got my buddy over here, Dean. First of all, let's give him a round of applause. All right, Dean, we've been prepping you. You were pumped up for that last competition. Are you still excited to be here?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. All right, so we're going to test out your knowledge of our Monster Jam trucks. We're going to play something called Name That Truck. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're going to look at the video board, and a Monster Jam truck is going to start to appear little by little. If you guys know which one it is, let them know. Help out Dean. We'll make this a team effort. All right, what do we got? We got some blue. We got some black, maybe a little grayish. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think you got the answer? All right, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Megalodon.
Megalodon is his guess. And Megalodon is the answer. Give me 5. Great job. Because you guessed Megalodon, you're going to get your very own Megalodon plushie. Killing it. But you know what? I got one more favor, and I'm going to need all of your help. We have one more competition remaining. I want you all to take out your phones, turn on your flashlights. Come on, Allstate Arena, join me and follow my lead. Down, up, down, pa arriba, pa abajo, pa arriba, pa abajo. Follow my lead. Keep going. Stay on the beat. Chicagoland, this is the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. JudgesZone.com, this is the most important event. He wants those 8 points. He's trying to ride high after his overall event championship win. Make some noise for Triton Robbins.
Just a fantastic way to kick off the freestyle competition. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train comes out of that tunnel absolutely on fire. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. We see him taking advantage of all those obstacles, adding in some 2 wheels, and so much more. So let's check out exactly what you thought. The scores are locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a score of a 7.378. That is the score to beat. Up next, looking to take 2 wins in a row, Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Scoring is open. Scoring is open. Make some noise for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Show your love for that freestyle run. We saw some sky wheelies, we saw big air, and an incredible, incredible save. She's killing it here in Rosemont. Lock in your scores right now.
You know, Angelina Knock rides that wave absolutely of momentum. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. We think she's going over, but she saves it just on that brink of that BKT tire. Absolutely insane save. We're going to see what you thought. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... You got yourselves a new leader. Off the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise! John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. What a run! Everything, big air, sky wheelies, a save, a backflip. Scoring is open.
The energy in the All-State Arena is absolutely electric. Monster Jam fans, I'm speechless up here. That was an absolute gnarly freestyle run, potentially freestyle run of the year. We got to put that in the running. We got those scores locked. Let's check it out. The current score to beat right now is held by Angelina Knock in Megalodon. It's a score of an 8.528. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... Well deserved. We got a new leader. Up next, let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. The clock is paused with 36 seconds remaining in her freestyle run. Waiting to get word from our officials. Will she be able to refire and fill the rest of that time? Waiting to hear word as a competitor. Such a nerve-wracking moment. She's given us that signal. That truck is broken. You see Jamie Sullivan. That's not the run she wanted to give you guys, but she is eligible for a score. So if you're that Sparkle Smash fan, you're an official judge, lock in your scores right now. We know Jamie Sullivan is a tough competitor, and this isn't the type of freestyle she wants to leave her fans with, but she's driving that truck till it literally can't be driven anymore. We got that score locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... Those fans stood by her strong. It's a 7.001.
We just saw an incredible freestyle right before that from John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, and he's here with me. You got out of the truck here in the pit area, and we heard everyone cheer for you. You were cheering yourself as well. Man, that freestyle's got to feel good. How confident are you in it holding?
It felt good, you know. I haven't landed a clean backflip this entire season. I was feeling good that entire run. I figured, why not? Chucky came over the radio, told me I had 40 seconds to go. I knew if I landed that backflip, it was only up from there. Ended in the run, super wild. Man, it felt awesome.
When you landed that backflip, you still had a little while later. I mean, did you just keep coming up with things in that remaining time?
I just, you know, after I landed that flip, I just went back to what I would do best, just jumping the pod, keeping a good flow, having a good time behind the wheel of that truck. Rosemont, you guys have been so loud tonight. Thank you guys so much. We got more Monster Jam drivers coming up still to go. They're going to rock this house, guys. I promise you that.
John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
It's time for more Monster Jam Freestyle. Give it up for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Make some noise. Give it up for John Zimmer in Zombie. Both Zimmers selling out during freestyle. We saw some two-wheel skills, big air, and then a wheelie across the pod. Rosemont, if you like that score, or if you like that run, go to judgeszone.com and score now.
John Zimmer in Zombie, kicking off the freestyle competition. An absolutely fantastic run. John Zimmer in Zombies 1, who always fills that freestyle clock. A proud dad coming out to the track, but once that helmet goes on, he's looking to take that lead. Let's check the scores. The score for John Zimmer is a 6.860 right now. That's good enough for 5th place. Take a look at this freestyle leaderboard as the drama continues. Terminal Velocity takes that 1st place spot with a high score of a 9.700. Angelina Knock in Megalodon coming in 2nd with a score of an 8.528. Crazy Train Triton Robbins holds out 3rd place with a score of a 7.37678. And Sparkle Smash in 4th with a score of a 7.001. Here in the freestyle competition, we still have 3 more trucks to go. We're getting back to the action. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com, lock in those scores.
I don't know what you did, but you guys did something right. Not 1, but 2 Morgan & Morgan backflips. Matt Cody in a Gravedigger looking to turn up the heat in the competition. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. A perfect backflip. He's taking a break after that run. That was a lot, he said. He took a seat, but we got your scores locked in. Let's take a look. We got that current score to beat right now, held by John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. It's a score of a 9.700. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a fantastic score of 9.121. That's good enough for 2nd place.
Keaton, this is turning into the most competitive freestyle competitions that we have seen all series long. We've got 2 Morgan & Morgan backflips. One of the coolest things is, I know we love that Gravedigger body, but how cool is it to be able to look inside and see exactly what's going on as they're racing around the track in the freestyle competition?
Carlos, I'm so glad you said that because just like the fans, I love it when we can see our drivers and see the hard work that it takes for them to pull off these crazy moves. And I mean, it's our job to talk, right? But these drivers have me absolutely speechless up here. I mean, a freestyle competition with 2 Morgan & Morgan backflips. Chicagoland's doing something right. These fans are getting our drivers totally energized, pumped up. They are looking to leave it all on the track. Monster Jam fans, as Gravedigger leaves the track and heads to that tunnel, I want you to bring your eyes to our Monster Jam video board.
Give it up for Fernando Martinez, el Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, judgeszone.com. Lock in your scores.
Fernando Martinez with that crazy save there at the end. He had that whole truck balancing on one BKT tire out there on the track. The control to be able to regain that momentum back on 4 tires. Check it out on the super glue, glued to the action replay. Up and over, almost loses it, but wait, back on 4 BKT tires, just like a pro. Let's check out exactly what you thought. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is another fantastic score, but we still have 1 truck remaining. For the last time, Monster Jam fans, prepare for takeoff. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. The clock is paused at 30 seconds remaining in that freestyle run. That noise we heard could mean the end of that freestyle run for Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy. I just got word from our officials. Give it up for Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy. You know what? It's tough for any competitor there not to be able to fill that clock. But he wants to do it for you Monster Jam fans. And you know what? He did fill enough time to get a score. So those Plain Crazy fans need to be at judgeszone.com. Locking in your scores right now. Tough sight for any competitor. These competitors are fierce. They want to fill that clock. They want to wow and impress you Monster Jam fans. But it was just enough to be eligible for a score. Just a few seconds, we're going to have that score locked in for Montana Robbins. Looks like it's a 6.430. That means your winner of the freestyle competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. A big congratulations for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He adds 8 points to his score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion for today earned 4 points in the JCB Racing competition, 8 points in the two-wheel skills competition, 5 points in the Sky Wheelie, 8 points in the freestyle, with a total of 25 points. Your overall event champion is
Terminal Velocity. Monster Jam fans, this is his overall event championship number 8. Capped off with a strong finish with that freestyle run. Honestly, that was one of the most incredible freestyle runs we've had this series. Make some noise, show him your love.
An incredible night for John Zimmer Jr. and team at Terminal Velocity. His dad, John Zimmer, coming out to join him. 2 competition wins, and it got him that overall event championship.
And what an incredible season it has been for John Zimmer Jr. and really just this family as a whole. Another overall event championship for you. They keep coming, the wins and the competitions. You're now closing even more so on Matt Cody. But big picture, to have your dad here, to get to do it with Charlie here, what is this moment like when you do get to come up here and all your hard work and the family effort pays off?
It's absolutely amazing. Long road to get here. We have amazing people behind Dad and I backing us to let us come out here and live our dream in front of you fans. I was having a good night. Figured why not throw that backflip in. It's a huge trick for these trucks. I could have either been up all night or pulled off a sick move just like that. But it's all worth it for you fans. And without you guys, I wouldn't be out here doing this. And without these guys right here backing me all the time, letting me live my dream. Dad, Charlie Pocket II on the wrenches. Don and Carol Ann for letting us come out here and live our dream. None of this would be possible, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Chicago has been good to him one more time. Your overall event champion and your freestyle winner, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
An incredible night culminates with John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, taking home that overall event championship representing Send It Motorsports. A good day to be John Zimmer Jr. indeed. We want to thank all of you guys for coming out to our Monster Jam event. Carlos, this was one for the books.
Honestly, I just became a fan. I know I work here, but I just became a fan, sat back during that freestyle competition, and I made a couple memories. Speaking of which, if you want to commemorate this event, it's still time. Go get your merch, go get the flags, go get the diecast. It's all available at the concourse. I know I want to remember this event. You guys should too.
And of course, check out MonsterJam.com because we want to see you at Monster Jam World Finals this 4th of July weekend in Salt Lake City. Buy your tickets because they're on sale now at MonsterJam.com. For my co-host Hannah Newhouse, Carlos Sparks, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.